Hi everyone, my name is Amirhossein Ahrari. I'm a Master of Remote Sensing and Satellite Image Processing. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you about remote sensing data download, especially Landsat data. In the first step, you must open a browser. For example, in this tutorial, I'm using Safari browser and you can use Safari, Google Chrome, Opera, Firefox, and other Internet Explorers. No difference. Open the Safari or open the browser. In the address bar, you must type earthexplorer.usgs.government. In fact, Earth Explorer is the main hub for Landsat data download in collaboration between NASA and the USGS. When you enter to the Earth Explorer website, you can see different options, different buttons, and etc. In first step, you must register in this website. In fact, according to the registration process, we will make an account and using this account, we will be able to download different data. So, enter to the registration process or enter to the register button or option. Registration is a step-by-step process. In different steps, you must import different informations. For example, first step is the user credentials. In the user credentials, you must input usernames, new passwords, and confirm new passwords. Username and password are very important, and according to the username and password, you will have an account, and according to this username and password, you will be able to download different data and import username and password and save it to your memory. For example, I make an account with this name, Amir Ahrari. My name is Amirhossein Ahrari, and my account is Amir Ahrari. The next part is a password. Password must be created by the letters and numbers. For example, I enter my password and then I must be retype the password. After username and password, click on the button I'm not a robot. And also this is a verification process. Traffic lights. You must select some of the pictures that have the same character and verify and continue. The next is contact demographic. In the contact demographic, this is a sector part. Click on the general public for a sector. And then this is a question. Which of the following characterizes you as a user remotely sensed data from the USGS? For example, if you are the end user, you must click on the end user. Or if you are a technical user and etc., you must click on the specific ones. The next question is about does your work use remotely sensed data from the USGS? Yes. How much percent? For example, 100%. And the next part is about the primary usage. For example, primary usage is about the educations. I'm working on remote sensing education and remote sensing tutorials for different users in all over the world. Educations, and if you are working on the other fields, you can click on it. For example, land use land cover is the other applications that I'm working on in the remote sensing. Then select distribution amount. Click on the most of the data and select access important on very important. Click on the continue button to enter to the next part. The third part is contact information. In the contact information, you must input a personal characteristic and personal identifications. For example, first name, my first name is Amirhossein, and last name is Ahrari. My company, I have no company. I enter the name of the university that I graduated from it. For example, University of Tehran, the university that I learned the remote sensing. Then about the address, my address is Tehran in Iran, and select the country. Islamic Republic of Iran is my country, and city Tehran, state and province Tehran. Postal code, if you have postal code you can enter here, or not you can type 1 2 3 4 5 6. The next part is the email address. In fact, the email address is the most important things or most important parameters in this page, because email used for the account verification from the USGS, and also you must input your emails accurately. For example, I paste my email address, the email address that is useful for educational process that I've used, Amirhossein Ahrari @gmail.com, and again retype it. And phone number, you can import true phone number or false phone number. For example, I input the false number and click on the continue button in the final step. So in the complete registration, the next part is the complete registration. We fill the blanks in the 3 parts previously, and finally we enter to the complete registration, and you can see all of the information that you imported in the 3 previous sections. And finally, if all of the information is verified by you and also is submitted by you, you must enter the submit registration. Click on the submit registration, and after that an email will be sent to your email address, the email address that you entered, and after that you can verify your you can enter to the verification process of your account. Click on the return to login page and go to the email address. For example, you can see an email which is sent by the USGS EROS about the registration confirmation. When you enter to the email, you can see a link that invited you to complete the registration process. You must click on the link below to confirm and activate your account, and click on the link, and this is the registration confirmation, and here you must enter your username. My username was Amir Ahrari. This is the username that I entered to the USGS in the first step of the registration process, as you remember. And finally, click on the submit button, and your account has been confirmed. This is the final message that USGS shows for you, that shows your account is confirmed and verified, and you can use this account for remote sensing data download from this website. So to this point, you learned registration process in the Earth Explorer, and now you have an account. In the new step, we are going to log into our account, and now enter to the login button or login options. Enter your username that you created. For example, for myself is Amir Ahrari, and my password is this. After importing username and password, click on the sign in. When you sign into your account in the Earth Explorer, Earth Explorer shows the account name in the here. As you can see, for example, my account name is Amir Ahrari, and also it appears in the Earth Explorer website, and it shows that my account is activated, and everything that happened in the Earth Explorer, it's related to my account. All of the data that I downloaded is related to this account, and also it will be done according to this account. So imagine we are going to download Landsat data for Tehran in Iran in 2018 for July months. So first of all, we must select the study area. As I said, my study area is Tehran. I can type the name of the study area and enter and find it, as you can see. Another way to find the study area is that, for example, you find your study area on the map and zoom on it and select your study area. You can select a study area with a point like this, or with the polygons like this. You can select an area, not specific locations. It depends on you and your applications. After select the study area, you must select the period of time that you are going to download data from it. For example, as I said, I'm going to download Landsat data for 2018 July months. July, from the first of the months to the end. July to the end. Then click on the dataset. In the first step, we shows where we are going to download data from it, the study area. In the first step, we select the study area and the time that we are going to download data. The next step, we must choose a satellite that we are going to work with it. For example, we are going to work with Landsat data, Landsat Collection 1 Level 1, Landsat 8 OLITIRS sensors. Check the OLITIRS sensors and finally click on the results. After the data selected, click on the results. After a few seconds, you can see all of the Landsat that there are for the July in the 2018. As you can see, 28th July, 19th July, 12th July, and the 3rd of the July in 2018. These are all of the images that were available in the USGS for this period of time and for these locations. One image, for example, I select. For example, this image, I'm going to download it. Using this option, you can show the footprints. The footprints help you to see that your study area where appear in your images. As you can see, this is in the bottom left of the frame in the Landsat data. My location or my study area is the bottom left position of the Landsat frame data, as you can see. And if you are going to have a preview from the Landsat data before download it, you can use show browse overlay. When I click on it, you can see a preview from the images or from the Landsat data that you are going to download it. As you can see, for download this data, you must choose the download options button. When you click on the download option buttons, you can see a box here that there are different options for Landsat data download. The first, second, third, and the fourth options, all of these options are not useful for image processing. These are options that download some preview images which are useful for image interpretation. But for image processing purposes and using satellite images in different softwares and doing projects in remote sensing, just level 1 GeoTIFF data product is valuable and good. And its volume is about 1 gigabyte. And in all of the time, you must download level 1 GeoTIFF data product from the Earth Explorer if you are going to if you are going to do different projects in the remote sensing. After click on the download options, you can see downloading process have been started, and also this is the process of Landsat data download from the Earth Explorer website. If you have any idea or any problem about this tutorial, you can share it with me using this email address amirhossein.ahrari@gmail.com. I hope it will be help you to do different projects in the remote sensing. Have a nice time.